Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC Accountancy online classes. Students, in the previous class we have solved problem number 3, isn't it, of your question bank, page number 138, 137 and 138. It is the problem is there on both the pages, isn't it? Now let us move on to problem number 4, that is cash flow from investing activities. The second activity, operating activities. I have already solved 3 problems whatever were there in your question bank. That is more than enough. Now let us move on to investing activities. There are 3 problems, and again under financing activities you have 3 more problems, isn't it? So that's all. With that our syllabus will be done. Now let me move on to problem number 4. I'll read out the problem, then we will analyze, and in the meantime we will solve the problem. Okay. National Trading Company Limited has given the following information. Plant opening balance is given 1/4/2017, that is 1st April 2017, 1,20,000. Closing balance of plant is given on 31st March 2018, that is 1,50,000, isn't it? 17 to 18, that is accounting year. Accumulated depreciation on 1/4/2017, 60,000. Then accumulated depreciation closing 40,000. During the year, a plant costing rupees 60,000 with accumulated depreciation of rupees 25,000 was sold for rupees 30,000. Remember friends, whenever there is a sale, we have to calculate profit or loss on such sale, correct? We should come to know how much profit earned, how much or how much loss suffered. For that we have to prepare a ledger account, that is a plant account we have to prepare and again accumulated depreciation account also is to be prepared. Actually the solution part is only 3 lines, but working note we have to prepare by preparing, that is a plant account or that is machinery account and accumulated depreciation account. It takes time. So that is the main thing here. Without preparing that, you won't be in a position to know how much cash flow is net cash flow from, that is investing activities. We will not come to know. Okay. So let's do it. Cash flow from investing activities. Write the heading. Problem number how much? 4. Right. Cash flow from investing activities. Investing activity. Investing activity. Let us start. Particulars and amount in rupees. 2 columns. And amount in rupees. Amount in rupees. So now plant is sold, cash inflow comes, isn't it? Cash inflow will be there. When we sell the plant, cash comes in. So take that as the starting point, sale of plant. Is it plant or machinery? Plant it is. Yes, it is. So sale of plant, what is the amount we got? Was sold for rupees 30,000, right? So write 30,000, that is cash inflow. Cash inflow. If it is outflow, we will put it within the bracket, alright? Then what happened later? Anything else is mentioned? See, the opening balance of plant was 1,20,000 and plant costing rupees 60,000 was sold. Am I correct? Then again the closing balance of plant is 1,50,000. How come it is? That means there was purchase during the year. We have purchased plant during the year. So that should be found out. How to find it out? By preparing ledger account. That is what we have to do here. So let us prepare plant account. Plant account. I will prepare here. That is a ledger format. Ledger format. Draw the columns. Debit, credit, particulars, JF, amount in rupees on either side, right? Let us start. Plant opening balance is given in the problem. Opening balance means to balance brought down. Remember, plant is an asset. Plant is an asset, right? Always it is a fixed asset. So all assets shows debit balances. I told you very clearly, all assets always shows debit balance and all liabilities shows credit balance. Correct? So plant account to balance brought down. If you follow the date, it's fine. Right here, date column. In the date column, write 31st March 2017. So 2017, 31st March. March 31st. Not 31st. 2016. April 1st. I'm sorry. April 1st. That is at the beginning of the year, right? Or 17. 1st April 2017 it is. I'm sorry. Starting, that's the beginning of the year. How much was there? Plant balance was 1,20,000. Right here, 1,20,000. This is a working note actually. It is not a part of solution, but without this you cannot, you won't get the answer. So you must prepare this as a part of your solution. Remember, friends. So to balance brought down. Then closing balance of plant is given. What else is given? That is a sale value is given. When we sell the asset, cash comes into the business, cash account debtor to concerned asset account, right? So concerned asset here, plant, cash account debtor to plant account. So cash account debtor to plant account by cash. When it was sold, what was the date of sale? Was it given in the problem? During the year, nothing is mentioned. So forget about the date. By cash. By cash account. How much it is? 30,000, right? Given in the problem. Then what did they tell? See, whenever there is a sale, we have to calculate profit or loss on such sale, I told you. Right? So how to calculate profit or loss? Profit or loss. What is the cost price of the, that is plant sold? Costing rupees 60,000. So profit or loss on sale of plant. Prepare working note here. Profit or loss. Loss on sale of plant. Sale of plant. What was the cost price? Cost price 60,000. Am I correct? 60,000. Then what was the accumulated depreciation on that plant? Accumulated depreciation, it is given in the problem. Plant costing rupees 60,000 with accumulated depreciation of rupees 25,000. So minus depreciation minus accumulated depreciation 25,000. Am I correct? What is the cost price of the, now what is the value of, that is book value of the plant on the date of sale? 60 minus 25, it is 35,000. Am I correct? 35,000. So now what you have to do is, you have to find out, you have to compare the sale value with the book value of the asset on the date of sale. On the date of sale, it was sold for, this is a book value on the date of sale. Book value on the date of on the date of sale. Date of sale, isn't it? Now, I will extend here 35,000 book value on the date of sale minus sale value realized. Sale value realized. How much we got by selling this? We got 30,000. Am I correct? So, book value is 35,000, sale value is 30,000. Whether there is profit or loss, friends? There is a loss because 35,000 worth plant is sold for rupees 30,000. The value on the date of sale was 35,000, but we have sold it for rupees 30,000. So, there is a loss on sale of plant of rupees 5,000. Loss on sale of plant, that is 5,000. This is how you have to calculate. Now, whenever there is a loss on sale of any asset, that should be debited to profit and loss account. That is statement of profit and loss. Am I correct? So, whenever you debit it, statement of profit and loss debtor to plant account. That is the journal entry. Correct? So, plant account, statement of profit and loss debtor to plant account. Statement of profit and loss debtor to plant account. So, by statement of profit and loss. Statement of profit and loss. Isn't it? How much it is? 5,000. We have already calculated. You can assign note number 1 to this. Note number 1. Then write here note number 1. That's all. Then they gave us the closing balance of plant also, right? So, by balance carried down. By balance carried down. How much it is? Closing balance of plant given was 1,50,000. Is that correct? 1,50,000. That was on 2018 March 31st. 2018 March 31st, 1,50,000. Now find out what is the difference. What is the difference? That is plant purchased. That is nothing but plant purchased. Balancing figure. Now close it. Find out how much is the difference. Wasn't it? 1,50,000, 180, 185. Is that correct? But there is one more point here. Accumulated depreciation should be charged. How much accumulated depreciation is? 25,000. Accumulated depreciation 25,000. Did we charge here? No. That should be charged. Depreciation should be charged. Journal entry is accumulated depreciation account debtor to plant account. So by accumulated depreciation account, insert in between, that is depreciation or accumulated depreciation. How much it is? 25,000 given in the problem, right? So what is the total now? 2,10,000. 2,10,000. Yes. Write the same total on the other side. 2,10,000. Find out the difference now. Isn't it? That itself is the machinery, that is a plant purchased during the year. How much is the difference? 90,000. So we have bought plant worth rupees 90,000 during the year. Additional purchase of plant during the year. Very simple, friends. Don't get confused. How to calculate profit or loss on sale? That is cost price 60,000 given in the problem, and depreciation on that asset, sold asset is 25,000. Deduct it. You will get the book value of the asset on the date of sale. Then deduct sale value realized, that is 30,000, isn't it? There is a loss. Compare it, sale value and the book value, whether there is profit or loss. Just compare. Very simple working note. Here opening balance of plant is given in the problem, written to balance brought down. Then sale value realized by selling the plant is given, so we will get cash account 30,000. Then accumulated depreciation on the plant is also given here, so accumulated depreciation we have charged 25,000. Then loss on sale of that plant is calculated here 5,000. That is written here. That is statement of profit and loss, debtor to plant account. Correct. If there is a profit, this will appear. This entry will appear on the debit side. That is plant account debtor to statement of profit and loss. That is what the entry will be for profit. Here there is a loss. Then closing balance of plant is already given in the problem. By balance carried down, difference, close it, find out the difference. Difference itself is the plant purchased during the year. Very simple. Understood now? Any confusion? No. Now let us move on to our, that is original part. This sale of plant 30,000. Then purchase of plant, isn't it? Purchase of plant. How much? Purchase of plant. Already we have found it out, isn't it? This is right there. That is here. Right entry. What entry will pass when you buy the plant? Plant account debtor to cash, isn't it? Or bank. So to cash account. To cash account here. Plant purchased, balancing figure. This is the balancing figure, remember. Clear? Now, you have to write this amount here, purchase of plant. When you purchase plant, cash goes out. Am I correct? When you buy anything, you have to pay amount outside. You have to spare money. You have to spend money. Cash goes out from your pocket. In the same way, when the company purchases plant, cash goes out from company's treasury. Correct? So it is cash outflow. Cash outflow. It is not inflow. When the company sells plant, then cash comes in, is inflow, and when the company sells, that's purchases plant, cash goes out. So it is cash outflow. So your purchase of plant is outflow. Put it within the bracket. So apply bracket for that, 90,000. Now find out, that is the net cash flow from operate, that is investing activities. Investing activities. What is the difference? Difference is minus 60,000. Am I correct? 60,000 is negative, 90,000 is negative figure and 30,000 is positive figure. Then you set off, there will be a negative figure of 60,000, which implies through investing activities your cash outflow is 60,000. Net cash outflow you have to write here. Therefore net cash outflow, net cash flow from investing activity. Write outflow. Minus means always outflow, right? Yes, that's all. You got the answer. This is how you have to solve the problem, right? Yes. Now I will move on to the next problem. Problem number 5. Almost similar, but there are many items. I'll read out the problem, page number 138, problem number 5. From the following particulars, calculate cash flow from investing activities. Information given, that is purchased and sold, both information is given in the problem. Plant, investments, goodwill, patents, isn't it? Patents opening is, this purchase is not there. Patent sold is there. Patent is an intangible asset. Remember, intangible asset. Then goodwill also is an intangible asset, but both comes under fixed assets. Under that, tangible and intangible. Intangible, there is goodwill and patents. Remember, interest received on debentures held as investments, rupees 60,000. That is interest received on debentures. Dividend received on shares held as investment, rupees 10,000. So these are two inflows: interest on debentures and that is a dividend on shares. both are the income to the company, so they are to be considered to be the cash inflows. Cash inflows. A plot of land had been purchased for investment purpose and was let out for commercial use, and rent received rupees 30,000. Company also got rupees 30,000 in the form of rent, is nothing but again inflow. There are three inflows, isn't it? Then we have to find out how much is the, that is a net figure, isn't it? There are three purchases, three sales. Let us compare and let us come to a conclusion. What is the, that is a net flow. So let us solve this problem. Write calculation of cash flow from investing activities. Cash flow from investing activities. Cash flow from investing activities, problem number 5. Yes. Problem number 5. Two columns, particulars and amount in rupees. Yes, amount in rupees. Let us start now. Starting from proceeds from sale of. Proceeds from sale of. I will write here one by one under this. Fine? Yes. Plant 50,000. 50,000. We can write it in inner column also. Let us put it in inner column. Then total we will write in outer column. Okay. It's what we will do here, because there is no particular format here. It is not an account at all. It is just a statement. Right? Just a statement. 50,000. Then investments. Investments how much? 1 lakh. Investments 1 lakh. One lakh. Then what else? Patents, right? Patents 1 lakh. Patents 1 lakh. What is the total inflow here? Total inflow is 2,50,000. Is that correct? 2,50,000. That is total cash inflow. Remember? Now, what we have to do is we have to take up, that is a purchase, isn't it? Purchase of. Purchase of. Under that, purchase of, write one by one. Plant purchased 440, right? Plant 4,40,000. I'll write here. Then investments 1,80,000. Investments 1,80,000. 1,80,000. Then last one is goodwill 2 lakh. Goodwill 2 lakh. 2 lakh. These are the outflows. When you purchase, cash goes out. So these are called cash outflows, right? So write the total. 5 plus 2, isn't it? 7 plus 1, 8 lakh 20,000. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 8 lakh 20,000 within bracket, because these are outflows, negative figures. For us, it is negative. 8 lakh 20,000. That is a total outflow, isn't it? This is outflow and that is inflow. Now, let us take up the other one. Proceeds from under that, interest received on debentures. Interest received on debentures how much it is? Received on debentures 60,000, correct? 60,000, inner column 60,000. Then dividend received on shares, dividend received on shares how much it is? 10,000. Then rent received, isn't it? Rent received, how much it is? Rent received is 30,000. 30,000. All these are cash inflows. So write the total without bracket, correct? 1 lakh. Now compare, that is add 250 plus 1, so it will be 350, and deduct 8,20,000 from this. Ultimately there is a negative flow. Am I correct? Negative flow. So you have to write net flow negative. So net cash flow right here, net cash flow. Net cash flow is 4,70,000. 4,70,000. Is it correct? 4,70,000. That is negative. Put it within bracket. Within bracket. Correct? Yes. This is how you have to calculate. Very simple. See, you took the amount received by selling the assets, then you took the amount that is paid for buying the assets, then other part, that is wasn't it, dividend, rent and interest, those things you have taken, and ultimately you have compared. Ultimately we have negative cash flow of 4,70,000. So this is how you have to solve a problem. Now take down assignment. Solve this problem, that is problem number 5. Problem number 5 as your assignment problem, and submit your assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.